number 1, Brickwall University.
Rowan Bros, number 10, D-Man Academy.
Linden Track, 11, Bar Down Academy.
Braden Pearson, number 12, Wheelan Academy.
Zach Brenneman, number 17, Boyce Middle School.
Lucas Jones, 18, Checking Academy.
Jimmy Halliday, 19, Little Pens Academy.
Cam Pelly, number 27, from K-12 Online School.
Rylan Calabrese, 30, Shutdown Academy.
Owen Golinak, number 53, Bar Down Academy.
David Trappel, number 57, and I'm from Clap Bomb Academy.
Joey Costa, 59, Eden Hall Academy. Danny Foster, 88, Mercer Elementary School.
Jack Carlson, 90, Back Check Your Butt Off Academy.
Tyler Bullis, number 92, Hit Academy. D'Angelo Flume, 97, Top Shelf Academy.
Good afternoon, Swirly Nation. And welcome back to the friendly confines of the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex in Cranberry Township, Pennsylvania, for today's third and final contest of the weekend between the Philadelphia Hockey Club and your Pittsburgh Penguins Elite. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Cine TV for another broadcast of the 2011 Team Hannan Pittsburgh Penguins. And I'm joined in the oven, the Cine oven, by none other than the Commodore himself, George Pearsall. George, welcome back to Cine TV.
Thank you, Jeremy. It's good to be back in the booth here with you. Looking forward to the third and final game of the weekend here between the Pens Elite and a very proud Philadelphia Hockey Club. I think you're going to see their best game from the Philly group today.
I would agree. Yesterday's game, a 4-2 victory for the Penguins in a hard-fought back-and-forth battle that saw Philly Hockey Club answer every goal by the Penguins. The Pens would score, Philly would tie. Penguins would score, Philly would tie. They could never really get to that 2 or 3 goal lead until late in the game. And then this morning, the Penguins found that scoring touch early, taking a 2-0 lead in the first period and following it up with 3 in the second, and then ultimately a 7-0 win by your Pittsburgh Penguins Elite. Your starting lineup for game number 3 in net to start. Number 30, Rylan Calabrese. Your defense, 57, is Chappie. And 88, Danny Bananas Foster. Up front for the Penguins. 53, Owen Golnack at the wing. 12, Braden Pearsall at the other wing. And number 90, Jack Carlson, your center iceman. As Philly wedges it out to center ice. It'll be gathered in by Chappie. He'll go up the middle to Flume. Flume collides with a player at center, sending the Philly player sprawling to the ice. They'll regroup behind their net for the breakout. Flume takes over. Centering feed to Costa. He's knocked down on the play as it skips behind the cage and is gathered in and rimmed around by PHC. Kept at the blue line by Track, down low for Flume. Wedged up the wall and gathered by Linden Track. He'll go back to his partner, Pelly, who hits Brenneman off the backhand. It's turned back the other way, and on comes Philly Hockey Club. Taking over around the Penguins line was Pelly. He'll play at the Track. Pelli will get control again on the pass, feeding it to the middle behind Costa, and back come the boys in blue. Philly Hockey Club in their blue uniforms for the first time this weekend. Blue jerseys with the Liberty Bell logo on the chest, the blue pants with red and white striping, and the blue socks with red and white stripes. Blue helmets with a white line down the middle. As Halliday gains the offensive zone for the Penguins, they're in gold. They're going right to left on your TV, cell phone, tablet, or however you join us here on Cine TV. Gold jerseys with the Penguin on the chest. Black pants with gold socks with black stripes. Real low, like an LL Cool J black stripe. I like it. And the iconic gold Pens Elite helmets.
Pretty even battle so far here, Jeremy. You can really feel the two teams feeling each other out, and I'm not sure if we've seen a shot on goal yet.
A pass by Halliday is intercepted by Philly, taken right back by Lucas Jones, who banks it hard off the wall, looking at Carlson. Carlson gets a stick on it as it trickles in on goal to be covered.
Philadelphia comes into the weekend 13-4-2 on the season. The 6th ranked Philadelphia Hockey Club. It's hard to beat any team 3 times in one weekend. That's what the Pens are trying to do here today. So we'll see how this game plays out.
It's Golnak at center, taking the face-off and wedging it forward. He's paired up with Pearsall. Now he'll switch with Flume. As Philly Hockey Club controls in the corner, they'll rim it around, working the breakout near side wall. We're here in the Covestra rink, a little bit different view as we're up a little bit higher than we are over on the other side, and a little bit cramped. So shot comes in on Calabrese. There's our first one off the stick of a Philly Hockey Club forward. He kicks that one aside. Another shot from the point is blocked out front. It'll be banked off the boards and cleared up for Flume. He gets it to Pearsall, who hits Flume with speed through center. Flume will carry to the right wing side before dumping it deep. Golnak in on the attack. Here's Carlson with a shot, blocker side. Popped behind by the Penguins. When he goes on, the GoPro's over here. You need to put it up.
Jeremy, you could see a little bit of the Pens D activating into the play from the point there, trying to keep possession in the zone.
As the Penguins work it back to the Philly line, it's been a back and forth battle. Carlson knocks down a player, 3-on-1, develops. And tell Grandma at the Bredeman house she's got to find a better hiding spot, because Zach has found the cookies on the top shelf. Zach Bredeman makes it 1-0.
Jeremy, you see the Penguins go in there on a 3-on-1. Bredeman takes the puck wide. Carlson goes to the slot and opens up, making himself available for the one-timer. I think the goalie thought the pass might come, but instead Bredeman goes upstairs, top cheese, and rips the shot for the Penguins' goal.
An absolute rocket off the stick of Bredeman breaks the 0-0 tie with just under 5 minutes into the first. So the Penguins that all-important first goal. It was Carlson also knocking down a Philly Hockey Club player and getting control of the puck on that one. He had a natural hat trick in game one, George, scoring goals 5, 6, and the extra point up and good for Carlson.
Wow.
On his birthday.
Today's his birthday.
Today is his birthing day. The day we were blessed with one Jack Carlson, as Philly comes in on a 3-on-2, made a 3-on-3 by the back checking of Bredeman, who'll get to the puck and send it up to Carlson. Penguins doing a good job there. The defense taking each of their man as Philly tried to find the guy in the high slot. There was Bredeman to stick it away. Shot out front for a cannon from Jones.
You know what I like there by Carlson? He got the puck in deep, and he just bought time for his wingers to change. That was Lucas Jones coming fresh off the bench. Heads-up play by Carlson there.
We saw that in the Penguin game yesterday when Jari came off on a delayed penalty, and they got a big Jeff Carter on the ice for a one-time howitzer, similar situation. in the big boy game last night as the Penguins won 6-2 over Tampa Bay.
I doubt Jeff Carter shot as hard as Lucas Jones did there.
It'll be Flume with it up the left side off the stick of Jones in behind for Halliday. He'll wedge it along the wall. Lucas Jones there to disrupt a potential Philly breakout. Kept at the point by Bolus. He goes down the wall looking for Jones. We'll try once, twice, but it's taken away by Philly. A potential 2-on-1 developing here. Winding, firing, and couldn't get the shot off. First, good back pressure by Ty Bolus. Second, that rolling puck kind of rolled off the end of the Philly player's stick as Calabrese came out to cut the angle. Bros controls behind, rimmed around by Bolus. Back behind for Bros. We picked up in the corner by PHC. Running into the arm of Bros, knocking him down was a Philly forward as the Pens counterattack. He's up and back at it as Philly gains the zone. An offside play at the line will bring the face-off to the neutral zone.
Jeremy, you called the Bolus name there a few times on that shift. I'd like to say hello to Todd Bolus, who is tuning in, listening to the game on his drive home from Detroit. He's out there with the Pittsburgh Knights. Hello there, Todd. We look forward to seeing you soon, buddy.
I know you asked for a feed that was just Georgia Knights talking, and we couldn't quite get the camera set up to stream it live to you, Todd. But we'll work on that maybe for the next game. As a puck shot in wide, picked up on the other side. Maybe a design play there by Coach Beach to bank it off the boards behind and hit a winger coming down the wall. Penguins will counterattack, playing it out the center where Pearsall picks it up with steam into the offensive zone. Near side, as he gains the zone, he'll circle behind the cage looking. He'll fire one across looking for Carlson. It's tipped away by a Philly defender. Sending it down low, it'll come free. There's Chappell busting in, looking in front. It's off of Pearsall, and the Penguins have made it 2-0. David Chappell, shaking bacon magic, finds the backhand of Pearsall that finds the back of the net, and the Penguins lead by a pair.
They say good things happen if you go to the net, you throw the puck on net. David Chappell with a very calm play, carries the puck down the left wing, holds on to it, looks, and appears to deflect it off the shin pads of Pearsall. I'm not sure he even saw that puck coming.
And I tried to grab a replay for you, of course. Yet again, I caught nothing but celebration. I have the most celebration replays in the history of hockey. We could make an entire highlight reel of celebrations, as I'm always about 5 seconds too late grabbing the replay. Penguins right back in the Philly zone. As the Penguins in the first game, Philly did a great job of coming back after goals. That next shift after a goal, I bet you Philly won it most of the time, their goals and the Pens goals. Earlier this morning, complete opposite story. The Penguins got one, and then it started, and it was chugging along. So we'll see if what kind of pushback, and I expect it to be more like game one by Philly Hockey Club. As Golnack will tap it to Pearsall, back into the zone with speed. He'll leave one for Carlson. They play catch off the backhand of Pearsall, and he finds the back of the net yet again as he fires a backhander. And just feed the beast, Braden Pearsall.
I didn't quite see how that puck went in. I know there was a give and go between Pearsall and Carlson, and Pearsall appears just to have kind of thrown it on net backhand. Again, just like we said, good things happen when you put the puck on net, and now you see the Penguins jump up to a quick 3-0 lead here in the first.
And another replay of the celebration for all the Cine TV fans out there. I legit am going to make a highlight reel of just the Penguins celebrate because it's all I have.
I think the boys would like that.
Here's Brenneman to Flume. Flume back to the corner for Brenneman. In front looking for Flume. It'll be picked up by PHC. We're inside of halfway through the first period. Penguins leading by a field goal early on Football Sunday. After this game, you're welcome to tune in. I'm sure I believe the Steelers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. As we get our first whistle, it's a slash. Slashing the call.
Looked like Flume might have got his stick into the skates of the PHC forward there. And PHC is going to head to their first power play of the game. You got to think now, losing down 3-0 here in the first, they're going to try to use this power play as an opportunity to build some momentum. This team has some dangerous goal scorers. We'll see what they can do here.
Yeah, I would think this is a big opportunity for Philly to get right back in it. 1 goal at a time, I'm sure, is what Coach Beach is preaching to the Philly Hockey Club team right now. Just get 1. You can't get 3 at once. Just get this one. Get the next one. And here's the opportunity on the power play as they set up left wing side. Down low as they work it to the area behind the cage. Off to the high slot for a shot that's blocked away by the Pens defense. Bros will force it wide as they play a little low to high. Brenneman out there pressuring, stick in the passing lanes, forces the puck in behind where Bolas picks it up. He goes heavy off the boards looking for Costa. He's stopped and pinned in the Penguin zone. Costa will get to it a second time. This time he'll wedge it up the wall, kept in another time. Shot comes in. That's kicked out by Calabrese. Rebound cleared by the SS Rowan Bros. Down low it works. In behind the net for PHC, a backside feed, a tricky pass there. They've practiced that one as getting the goalie to go from his right to left and then sending it back out the right-hand side. Just defended well by the Penguins as they play tic-tac-toe in front of the net. The Pens pinned in their end here. 16 seconds left on the Flume penalty. It's been all PHC on this power play.
And impressive puck movement here by PHC.
They have practiced this power play a bunch as it's battled for right in front. Calabrese keeping it out. Splitsies to the other side. Puck in front. Calabrese there again. He covers it up. As
things get a little physical there in front of the Penguins netminder.
He does a phenomenal job down low there. We'll get a D-zone draw. Power play has expired. The Penguins are back to even strength.
Jeremy, that's probably the best power play I've seen executed against the Penguins in quite some time. PHC really working that puck down low, but also able to get it to the middle for quality scoring chances, not just perimeter plays.
The puck movement of PHC on the power play, but the Penguins were equal to the task, getting a great goaltending effort there by Calabrese down low at the end. It'll be Carlson setting it up in the Philly zone now. Foster with a shot that's blocked. Controlled by Chappell. Over to Carlson. He feeds it all the way across to Jones. Jones tied up along the boards. Big Mike at the OTB, I believe, playing the games live on 37 televisions.
Giving the people what they want, Jeremy.
Cine TV. Carlson will pop it down low for Halliday, back to Carlson as the Penguins control. In front for Halliday. Off of his stick and wide of the cage, but he'll nice stick lift there, able to get control and feed Jones with a one-timer. Here's Carlson back to the corner. He'll wedge it around behind the cage. Halliday will get there and feed Carlson again. Back in front for the backhand to Jones. It comes all the way free to Foster. Foster shot blocked once, second shot blocked twice. A centering feed doesn't quite get through, and back comes PHC. The boys from New Jersey. I commented, George, in the first game, apparently no one wants to claim to be from Jersey. You have the New York Jets, the New York Giants, and the Philadelphia Hockey Club, all from New Jersey.
Yeah, well, you know, that's kind of what you get on that side of the state, although I wouldn't want to say I'm from Philadelphia either, as a diehard Pittsburgh Penguins fan.
The battling Liberty Bells fire it into the Penguin zone where it's controlled by Track. PHC takes it back and sends it behind the net to Pelly. Pelly up the wall to the OG Owen Golnack with a beautiful in neutral zone feed to Pearsall all the way to the corner. Bit of a slip move there as Golnack knocked down in front, comes back to Track for a shot, deflects in on net, kicked away by the goaltender. Played up to Pelly at the point, banked off the boards, but out comes Philly Hockey Club again. Pearsall engages along the wall near side. It'll ultimately be controlled by Philly Hockey Club. Looks like they've added a couple defensemen here for this game. Felt like in the last game they only had like 4 or 5. It looks like look, they're switching some up. Maybe a 5th defenseman added here for Philly Hockey Club. It would be tough with 4D to play 3 games in a weekend.
3 games in like 36 hours, right?
Yeah, as Pearsall's crunched from behind the net, we're going to have a chance to see this Penguins power play. Hopefully it looks a lot like that Philly Hockey Club power play.
I agree. Although, Jeremy, I'm really impressed. PHC built some momentum on that power play, but you saw the boys in gold here take it right back. As soon as the power play ended, they took that pressure right back into the Philadelphia zone. Sometimes those power plays can lead to more momentum. So we didn't quite see that after the power play for Philadelphia.
As 77, I believe that's Beach, heads to the sin bin for a minute and a half penalties here in USA Hockey, an adjustment from last week where the Penguins saw plenty of 2-minute penalties, especially against the Marlies. As Bros gets control, he fires it into the attacking corner. Rimmed around to Carlson. Carlson will fire it right back up to Bros. Bros to the half wall. Off the wall with power comes Brenneman. He goes down deep to Carlson. Carlson has it knocked away, but he'll gain control again on the half wall. Down low to Brenneman, a give and go. Out to the middle, eludes the stick, but it's kept in by Bolus, who fires a beauty of a backhander to his partner Bros, who sends it right back in. Carlson doing the butt, using the body to protect the puck. As Costa gets control. Back to Carlson, in front, falling down, Brenneman able to swipe it towards the net, a kick save and a dandy. Bros will keep it at the line as the Penguins have tilted the ice here at the end of the first.
Great plays there by the Pens D, multiple times to keep that puck in. I think PHC thought they were going to get it out, and the Penguins D stepping up and keeping the pressure on.
Jack Carlson this time, taking one high off the body, able to keep it in. He'll fire one short side that's into the paraphernalia and held.
Jeremy, I want to go back a few minutes ago. PHC had a big shift where they had two block shots from the point. You saw a lot of the kids and coach on the PHC bench celebrating, and it looks like that's part of that culture that Coach Beach is trying to instill, blocking shots, getting in shot lanes. You love to see that at this young age.
Face-off in the PHC zone, sent to the corner and controlled by Philadelphia. They'll bank it off the wall for Foster. Penalty over to Beach as Chappell finds Halliday. He'll cut into the middle for a shot, blockered away. Penguins with a number of scoring chances there on the power play. None of them were able to get through. Now we'll see if Philly Hockey Club is able to counter like the Penguins did to their power play. And their first attempt is right down the right-hand side, firing one in on Calabrese. The horn sounds. Calabrese takes a cross-check, and the Penguins have gathered around the goaltender to protect the masked man.
Looked like the forward there, Boucher, for PHC, was looking to take some shots at Lucas Jones. Noticed his mustache and stepped away.
And just gave him another cross-check on the way off the ice.
Oh, boy.
So we'll keep an eye on that. 19 for Philly Hockey Club, giving the business to Calabrese after the horn sounded, and then getting into it with Jones.
Interesting, yeah. A solid first period there, Jeremy, for the Penguins team. You know, you got to think these Philly kids, Philly parents are looking down the barrel of a 5-hour drive home. They'd like to go home with a win here. So I'd expect to see a big effort here the second and third period from the Philadelphia squad.
I would expect the same, and we saw plenty of that pushback in the first game. A little less in the second game, but if the coach has any motivation, he is over on the bench and pouring that energy into the young men in blue. We'll switch sides. We'll put 15 minutes on the clock, and we're going to get back to hockey action here. Penguins with a 3-0 lead. Those 3 goals coming in bunches, kind of quick succession. Philly Hockey Club gets a power play, so the end of that half, we saw power play for Philly, power play for the Penguins. We saw a couple scrums in front of the net at the Penguins' end.
All 3 goals for the Penguins, probably within 10 feet of the paint, the blue paint there. So take the puck to the net, good things will happen.
As we'll line him up and get to work, it'll be Flume on the face-off. He'll control it back to Chappell, finds Foster. Foster up to Jones. Jones is into the zone right wing side, using a power move to get to the middle. He'll fire one that's kicked aside by the Pillows, and back comes PHC. Jones on the back check, able to dislodge the puck, but Philly advances it all the way to the corner. Two players come together. It's Chappell and I think Schwartzman. As Halliday blocks a puck, it's a 2-on-1 for the Pens. It's Halliday and Jones. In, Beach defends. Halliday winds, fires in the glove hand, says no thank you, sir.
Halliday carrying that puck down. You see Lucas Jones go down the slot. He pivots, opens up for the one-timer, and he gets that patented stick up high, looking for the pass there. Jimmy Halliday ripped it on net as I think the goaltender was probably happy that pass didn't go to Lucas Jones because he was going to blast it towards the net.
No, and I think the defender there definitely playing the pass as Halliday had a clear lane to the net, but now it's a 2-on-1 back for Philly Hockey Club, made a 2-on-2 by Pearsall, and he'll fire one down low on Calabrese that finds the area beneath the pads to give Philly Hockey Club some life here. They've started this period fast, George.
That's it. If you're a PHC fan, this is exactly the type of way you wanted to see this team start the period. They get the puck on the fast break, carry it in, and fired a puck low on the ice. I think Calabrese was expecting that shot to go up high. Fired it low and just through the 5-hole. 3-1 Pens.
So a big goal for Philly Hockey Club to get right back in this one. Here's Golnack across for Carlson. He'll bank one right off the goalie's face. Golnack to the corner as Philly Hockey Club has come out flying in the second. Carlson hammered from behind. We play on. He'll come away with the puck. It'll be Pelly at the point. Over for Track. Track in front. Blockered away. Here's Pearsall behind the cage. Knocked down is Carlson. It'll be back to Pelly. So they've come with speed and physicality here in the second period. As a bit of a cross-check sends Pearsall to the ice. So the Pens are going to have to be ready for this as they are running into Penguins right and left. Carlson will come away with it. In front for Golnack. It'll be Philly Hockey Club firing it in behind. Carlson taking it away. He controls to the corner. Now Pearsall. Peeling off, working in front, looking for Golnack. In front for Carlson, just kicked away. Hounding the puck is Pearsall to take it back. To the corner he battles, reversing for Carlson. Back in front for Golnack, a backhander. Glove down, Pearsall now with a shot blocked. It'll be Pelly at the point as the Penguins, it's a shooting gallery out there. Ramped off the stick of a PHC player. Bros will get in. Banking it to the corner. The Penguins looking for an offensive zone change. This could be huge. Costa fresh. Flume fresh. PHC with the long change. They literally just sent a kid off, and he's up ice. They sent a kid for a change who breaks free. Calabrese comes out to play it up the ice, and the Penguins are back in business as Philly Hockey Club tries to change a few more. It's a 3-on-2 into the zone. Here's Costa firing off the goaltender and wide.
What action right now, huh?
Flume with it. Back to Bros. Bros looking for Flume. It's taken away, and here comes Boucher. In on Calabrese. Winding, firing. Calabrese takes away the glove side. Another shot from Philly. This one avoids the cage, and back come the Penguins. A track meet has broken out here in Pittsburgh as Costa gains the zone. Wedges it to the corner for Brenneman. He's in on the forecheck. Penguins are going to have to match this speed and physicality as Philly comes out the center. Looking, winding, firing. There's Calabrese to glove it down and play the puck. He loves to play it. Here's Chappell. Off the stick of Costa. Fired back in. It'll be Brenneman. Back to the middle for Costa. Costa gains the line and fires it across the blue line. I think he was looking to go cross ice to Flume. It'll be returned to the Penguin zone by Philly Hockey Club. We want to thank all of you for joining. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Hit subscribe. Log into your Google account. That's how you get on YouTube. Hit subscribe as Chappie gets the puck. Just defenders just like falling off of David Chappell as it's worked back to the point. And up comes Flume. Flume with it at center. He'll wedge it all the way. A nice high pitching wedge shot. Penguins changing 3 as Philly ices it. Icing if it's far enough, and it is.
Jeremy, something you noticed there early in the second period, the physicality of the Philadelphia team really picking up, and that has to be part of Coach Beach's game plan here. Very physical play. The dangerous part about this Penguins team is they can play any way you want. They can play the run and gun. You're seeing that. They can play a physical game. They can play a tight defensive game. So it'll be interesting to see the way the Penguins respond here to the pressure and the physicality. And here comes PHC up into the Penguin zone, going wide.
It'll be worked back to the PHC point and out to center for Halliday. It's a potential 2-on-1. He's got Jones, this time feeding it across, picked off. Here's Pearsall, unable to get control. Halliday will as he cuts to the middle. Looking, firing off the glove. Another great save by Philly's goaltender. Pulling it around one into the offensive zone comes Philly Hockey Club, defended by the Penguins, brought back out to center. Here's Jones with Halliday now. Jones will fire one. It's off the stick to the corner. He follows it up. Penguins changing. Back comes Philly. It'll be Bros controlling at the Penguin line. Lofting it all the way up on an offside play as Jones was still in the zone. It'll come the whole way back to the Penguin line.
Well, you're seeing a resilient PHC team here. They got tons of scoring chances, a couple breakaways here, 2-on-1s to start this second period, and a really, really strong effort here by the PHC group.
Got to update the scoreboard here, George. I have first period action. It's second period action. As the Penguins come up, it'll be Flume to Golnack. Golnack into the offensive zone. Flume carries on to Carlson, right-hand side, weaves in, looking, centering one. It's off of the skate. Flume goes the whole way to the corner with the PHC defenders as Golnack gets control, finds Flume, feeds it in front for Carlson, just couldn't get it through to the net. Flume will get control, though, as the Penguins back on that forecheck pressure we see so often. Shot from Bolus, flying to the ice, Golnack, Flume right after it.
Well, that play deflects off the ref, and here comes Carlson. 1-on-2. Carlson dangles, throws it in front to Golnack. Oh, it just rolls off his stick. And here comes PHC now back on a 2-on-1.
PHC carrying left wing side, defended by Chappell. He'll try to take away the pass as he'll ring it off of Calabrese's head. We get a whistle and we'll come out to center.
Nice save there by Calabrese. That puck went in high, and it looked like the intentional headbutt here by Calabrese. Got his head up, really used his head on the play there, Jeremy.
As the Penguins are back into the Philly zone. Working it in front, trying for Brenneman. Will battle all the way to the corner. Costa banking it behind for Brenneman. In front, looking Pearsall. It's a bouncing puck, eludes the stick, and back comes Philly. On the rush. Chappie there. He'll get a stick into the skates, and we've got
looks like it's going to be another PHC power play here. Okay, and it's going to be Chappell that goes to the box. Now with the Penguins up 3-1, you have to think that this is a big moment in the game here. Can PHC break through? Next goal is a big one, 3-2. And PHC's right back in at 4-1, and the Pens might run away with it. So big moment in the game here, Jeremy, halfway through the second.
defensive zone draw on the penalty kill here. 1.5-minute penalty on Chappell as PHC will set up that vaunted power play. Working it up high. Off the stick of Brenham into the half wall. Fired from the point, and it finds the back of the net. And it's a one-goal game.
Looked like that shot headed towards the net, deflected off the shaft of the stick of the Penguins defender, Pelly, and just went up over the shoulder of Calabrese. An innocent play there, but that's what happens. Good things happen when you put the puck on net.
And with 7 minutes and 30 seconds, halfway through the game, Philly has made it a one-goal contest.
You'd have to think you're going to see Squish netminder head into the net here soon.
I don't know if they'll split this one or not. We'll see.
I make that comment only because of the split, not because of how Squish is playing. He's playing great.
Here will be Jones. Jones to the corner for Halliday. Off Halliday's stick and controlled by Philly Hockey Club. So a power play goal for Philly. The first one might not have come through, but this second period has been 2-0 Philadelphia. As the Penguins can't exit the zone. In they come. Philly Hockey Club setting it up. Shot down low. Rebound there. Wedge just wide.
Big pad save there by Calabrese.
Shot from the outside off of a Penguin defender. Bouncing puck in front. Cleared to the outside for Bolus. Rimmed up high. Picked up by Philly Hockey Club and fired in behind for Bros. Bros will go heavy off the boards to Jones. Out the center for Halliday. He'll pick it up and carry right wing side. Cutting to the middle, colliding with a Philly player, but Jones is there to follow on. Shot from Flume, blockered into the outside of the cage. It'll be Halliday wedging it further. Jones there with the pressure as the Penguins get back to that pressure.
Pens have done a great job this period making the line changes in the offensive zone.
As Pearsall sent flying to the ice in front of the Philly net.
You see that PHC mantra this period, looking to be physical, looking to throw the body around a little bit, and it's been successful for him, Jeremy. 2 goals this period.
It'll be Pearsall in the offensive zone for the draw, firing it in front, kicked away, rebounds, wedged out by Golnack. Now one off the side of the cage as we battle at the net front. It'll come back to Chappell. D to D for Foster. Firing one, skipping it in. It's into the glove and held.
Did you see that quick play there by David Chappell at the left point? Puck came up to him. A lot of times kids at this age, they'll hang on to it, dust it off a bit, not Chappell. He got the puck, ripped it right over cross point to Foster, who threw one on net for the scoring chance.
Offensive zone draw for the Penguins. Wedged away but gathered in by Carlson. Will go to the outside to Golnack. This line will be more than capable of matching any speed that Philly brings their way. Pearsall battling, rimmed around by Philly. They'll try the breakout. Spinning it to the blue line no further. Chappell gets it down low. Pearsall swipes at one. Can't get it through to the cage. It'll come up off and into the Penguins bench.
Looked like that might have clipped the Penguins player's helmet. Coach Hannan was ducking for cover there.
Second period action, Penguins leading by a goal here with 5:31 to play in the second.
Looks like the Penguins' own Brian Mueller watching the action here today.
It'll be Track in the Penguin corner. Around for Flume. All the way to the point, kept in by PHC for a shot that's wide. Costa gets control and finds Brenneman. Brenneman up the left wing side. In behind. Interfered with a bit as he dumped it in and got run into the wall. It'll come all the way to center for Philly. Philly into the Penguin zone. Penguins doing a pretty good job keeping these rushes to kind of one and done and right back up the other way here towards the end of this second period. This time Philly trying to set up. Kept at the line, battled for by Pelly. He'll come away with it and carry it with speed through the neutral zone right wing side. Weaving in, cutting, firing one up high and over the cage.
Looked like that might have handcuffed the PHC goalie a bit.
As it's wedged back out the center to be gathered in by Track. An indirect play off of the boards to Brenneman. Got confused by the flowing blonde locks, which one it was. Here's Halliday wedging it up the wall. Where a battle for Pearsall. Now Halliday, he'll keep it in. Using the body to protect, firing one, and that catches Helmet. Darth Helmet heads it into the netting above the cage.
That's the second helmet save, Jeremy, that we have seen here this morning. Calabrese with a big helmet save earlier in this period, and now you see it from the PHC side. These goalies are really using their head, huh?
They are. Face off in the attacking zone, controlled by Philly. Rimmed around and tossed back to the corner.
There's that pressure of the Pens down low.
Philly trying to exit, this time right-hand side again, this time kept by Jones. He'll send it back in front. And Lombardi will get control and bring it up through center as Philly gains the Penguin zone. A pass into the middle, twisting one in on net was Brunetti. That just missed McNellis on the backside as it came the whole way through the crease. Good scoring opportunity there for Philly, looking to even the score here in the second. As they got 3 early ones, they've countered with a pair in the second period. Battled for in behind. Pearsall getting control. Taken away by PHC, wedged up the wall. There's Halliday. Can he chip it by? Oh, almost. But it'll come right to Bolus, who finds Halliday. He's up the left, tries to put it between the wickets. Good defensive play there. Penguins, Pearsall hammered behind the cage. He'll center a pass, missing the stick of Halliday. Off comes Calabrese, and the Penguins are headed to the power play.
Physical play there by the PHC defender, and it's hard to deny the strategy. It's worked so far. We came into this period 3-0, now 3-2. So I would expect to see more physical play, but you're playing with fire when you mess with this Penguins power play. So we'll see if they can make PHC pay for it here.
Penguins head to the power play. It'll be Flume, Carlson, and Gulnak with Foster and Chappell. Here's Carlson breaking free, trying to center one to Gulnak. It doesn't come through. Gulnak gets to it on the backhand and tries for Carlson. It's sent the other way. Good stick on puck to keep it in by Gulnak. It's rimmed back to Foster at the point. He'll go low to Gulnak. Gulnak looking as he dances with the puck. Behind the cage to Carlson. He'll spin with it. Sending a centering pass that's cleared up and off a high stick. Played by Philly. It's a 2-on-2 short-handed. Trying to dangle Chappie. He's able to whack it away, and the Penguins come back the other direction. Pass across for Gulnak, back to Carlson. Carlson gains the zone, and he'll set things up with the man advantage. It's Pelly off the bench. It's knocked away as he tried to go to him, and back comes PHC again. Pelly in track defending this time. A 2-on-2 shot wide of Calabrese, picked up by Pelly behind the net. He'll bank it off the boards to Pearsall. Pearsall to Gulnak. Gulnak up the outside to Carlson. Carlson in, onside play, firing, looking for that sneaky spot just above the pad. It's gloved away to the area behind the cage where he picks it back up. That's one thing I talked about in the last game, George. The Penguins take a lot of shots and get their own rebounds as they keep hungry after that puck.
Follow up on your shot, Jeremy, right?
Pearsall with it. Banked off the wall to Pelly. Pelly gets control. He looks to Track. A little saucy pass, the Alfredo, picked up by Track. Shot comes in, gloved and held. Power play is over. Penguins are back to even strength with 1:09 to play in the second.
You saw the PHC player come out of the box there, Jeremy, and kind of hung out in the neutral zone for a quick moment, looking for that quick chance. PHC only one shot away here from tying this game.
It'll be Pearsall, Costa, Brenneman, Bros, and Bolus. As Bros gets control, he fires one. Blocker side, kept to the outside. Now Costa after it. Costa working along the wall. Here comes Brenneman. Outside for Pearsall. Pearsall stopping, starting, getting possession. Rimming it back for Brenneman. In front, there's Beasy. Pearsall with a shot that's kicked away.
Nice cycle down there. I think it was Costa, Brenneman, and Pearsall down low.
We got Bolus, Brenneman, Beasy, Bros, and brother Joey. We have the battling bees out there. As it's set up by PHC, a shot from the point, kicked to the corner. Nice rebound control by the Penguins goaltender. The golden one with the golden mask. Calabrese. It's worked in the corner. Here's Rose twisting out of it. Popped up the wall, controlled by Pearsall. He'll go with an indirect pass, trying to spring. Brenneman just past him, but not far enough for icing, as Philly will pick up the puck in their own end. Brenneman on the pressure as the time expires, and what a game we have here, George.
Boy, great pressure here. This has turned into a real track meet, Jeremy. What looked like it was going to be maybe a runaway Penguins game. PHC really pushing back, certainly matched the Penguins' scoring chances that period. And big third period. PHC wants to drive home happy, Jeremy. I think we're going to see their best effort here in the third.
So another tight one as Philly and Pittsburgh battle it out from the Lemieux Center. So the Penguins with 3 in the first, Philly with 2 in the second. That leads us to where we are here at the start of the third. George, what's going to be the Penguins' key to coming away and sending Philly on that 5-hour drive unhappy?
Jeremy, I think the DNA of this Penguins squad, they play relentless for 3 straight periods. And a lot of times you see the Penguins really own that third period, that relentless style. Teams can withstand it for so long, but eventually it becomes too much to handle. So it'll be interesting to see the way, can the Penguins kind of break their will, or are we going to see that pushback continue from PHC? I think that's what it's going to come down to, Jeremy.
I think it's also going to be how do the Penguins handle the physical play that we've seen in the second period. I think they did a good job towards the end of that second period, bouncing off the body, controlling the puck and continuing to make plays. So can they handle the speed and physicality? As we get Jones to the corner, Sun in front, there's Carlson spinning a backhand towards the net off the side of the cage as we wedge at the biscuit. It's underneath the goaltender.
Jeremy, what a pass by Jones there. Takes the puck wide, goes down front, goes down low. I thought he was just going to throw it on net. He holds onto it, waits, and then fires a backdoor saucer pass to Carlson through traffic. What a play by Jones.
Apparently we have not one, but another member of the Carlson family. We'll get to that in a second as PHC in on a 2-on-1. Feeding it across. The backhander is stopped by Calabrese. Sweet buttery crumpets.
What a save there by Calabrese. That shot went back against the grain, and he was able to reach out and sort of wedge that puck between his blocker and the leg pad, Jeremy, to keep the Penguins up by 1.
Brunetti looking at 6-hole there. As we want to give a special birthday shout out, not just to Jack Carlson, but to Uncle Gibby as well. Jack's sharing a birthday with his uncle, taking some of that gusto away from Uncle Gibby when Jack was bored, I'm sure. As we get a bouncing puck, controlled by Halliday, the Penguins with a break. Halliday and Jones in. We've seen this before. This time it'll go across off the defender, off the side of the net, dislodging the cage. The net is dislodged by like 2 inches, and the referees don't see it. Plays on. It'll be behind the cage, controlled by Philly. Brought back through center. They set up a 3 zone entry there. 2 Penguins forwards covering that high slot and able to take the puck away. Here comes Jones, joined by Pelly. He'll fire a clap bomb to the blocker side that's put to the corner. Pelly in, over to Pearsall. Gets run into, able to fire a backhander to Flume, who tries a shot pass looking for the stick of Pearsall. Here's Flume again. Another backside feed. This one off a defender who's looking for Costa. Costa will get there and bank it off of Flume. Flume kind of bunts it. He's a baseball player. Right to Pearsall, who couldn't corral the bouncing puck. It'll be Flume in the corner. Rimmed around for Golnack. Picked up by Track as he pops it behind for Pearsall. Pearsall has it taken from him, and back comes PHC up the near side. It'll be Pearsall controlling, and what'll be an offside play as Golnack had turned into the zone.
Well, good shift there by the Pens down low, keeping the pressure on. And when the pressure is down to the offensive zone, that's keeping the dangerous PHC forwards away from our zone. Good play there, good shift there by the Pens.
Neutral zone draw. It'll be Carlson over the dot. Costa wedging it forward. Brenneman on the forecheck pressure. Brenneman able to take over the puck, finding Carlson as he enters. Down to the ice as he plays it behind the cage. It'll be rimmed around by Philly, controlled by Bolus. Down low for Brenneman. Now Costa. In behind to Carlson. Carlson looking for Costa, cutting to the net. It's rejected by a Philly player, but right back to Carlson, who controls. Carlson up to the half wall, possesses all the way to the blue line before sending it right back to the corner, then cutting himself. Pass in front to Costa, following up Carlson, and a glove save and a beauty as it's centered again, this time rejected and cleared by Philly on what'll be clear icing.
Probably a good play there by PHC. The Penguins have certainly controlled the play here thus far in the third, except for that quality 2-on-1 that they had against Calabrese. But just trying to try to hold the Penguins off here, wait for their opportunity. They're a dangerous team. They're going to get it. They're just trying to keep the Penguins from striking through for goal number 4 here.
Penguins with an offensive zone draw. Up to the backhand of the PHC forward into the pressured from behind on what'll be an offside play.
Jeremy, I noticed the teams have been pretty equal on faceoffs here today. You haven't really seen one team controlling one or the other. Those can so often play a pivotal role in the game, and it seems to be pretty even so far.
It'll be Jones getting control. He's into the right wing side, centering one in front, looking for Pearsall. He'll send it to the opposite corner. And the Pens will go to work there. Foster with a great play at the blue line to send the Penguins back towards the Philly end. A bouncing puck as we play through the neutral zone. It'll be controlled by the Penguins in their own end. A D-to-D play, reversing the attack angle to Chappell. His cross ice pass picked off by Philly. They'll wind in, and back pressure from Trappy frees the puck up. Here's the speedy Carlson down the right-hand side. Around 1, now 2. Tracked as a player dives to the ice to block a centering feed. Jones will get to it on the half wall. Backside feed to a broken twig. It's only money. Drew, don't worry about the broken stick. And the Pens are going to have a penalty here as Carlson picked up his broken twig. So Penguins are going to head to the penalty kill as Carlson broke the stick, trying to put it back together, picked it up.
So hard for these young players. You know, the stick breaks. They want to reach down, pick it up, and unfortunately, Jeremy, that's a penalty. I think they do it to keep the broken stick, the shard stick, out of the hands of the players. I think the penalty is here, Carlson picking up the broken stick.
Yep. Playing with illegal equipment.
By the way, we're joined here in the booth by cameraman Dan Foster. We had Drew Carlson in the first. I think we've had Mr. Foster here for the last 2 periods.
As Philly controls the draw, power play, turkey meat table. Philly with a power play goal already from the point as Golnak gets control. He'll ice the puck, and it'll come all the way back to the Penguin end.
Golnak carries the puck up, just doesn't quite get center ice when he dumps it in. He was looking for that perfect dump, something that you know, Jeremy, I've trademarked over the years after my epic trips to Panera Bread. And that puck just went a little too far, and face-off's back in the pen zone. So
A couple mental things. Carlson picking up the stick. Golnak with an icing. Penguins, the little things sometimes come back to bite you as Philly sets up in the Penguin zone now. Plays catch, firing it high short side. That's knocked away by the goaltender. Calabrese sent it to the corner where the Penguins try to clear. Chopped out of the air by Golnak, controlled by Philly. As they twist in the offensive zone. Man advantage, looking at creating some space, and do so. It'll come back up to the point. A bouncing puck just doesn't clear as it's rimmed back behind the net. Trackle pressure. Philly sets up along the half wall. Flume will come out the pressure. They'll play it down the half wall, cutting to the middle. All the way across, firing one, blocked by Track. 22 left on the penalty as the Penguins wedge it up to the line. Can they get it out? They will. It'll be Golnak.
What a play by Golnak there.
He almost sprung Flume as well. As back in comes Philly, waving at it. Brenneman frees it up. Here's Pearsall. It's a 1-on-2 shorthanded as Pearsall drives to the outside. Gets control along the wall, and the penalty will expire on Carlson. So the Penguins survive the Philly power play. Here's Brenneman chopping it behind to Costa. Philly out the far side. Picked off by Pearsall. In front, bouncing puck eludes Costa. Costa to the corner with it. Now Pearsall peeling off. Just couldn't drag the puck with him the first time. Second one, tapped out in front. There's Costetti backside. And Johnny on the spot, Zach Bredeman. Oh, baby, sausage and gravy. The Penguins have a 2-goal lead.
Number 2 on the day for Bredeman there. The Penguins winning those puck battles down low. They say these games are won or lost in the trenches. The Penguins winning the puck battle. Puck goes to the front of the net. Bredeman's right there on the back door and buries it. That was a big goal, Jeremy. 4-2 for your Pens.
Right after a power play by Philly Hockey Club, the Penguins able to work the puck into their end, get the offensive zone draw, set the play up, get it into that danger zone, and Bredeman on the backhand. He had a forehand absolute missile for the first goal, and now he adds the fourth, as here's Carlson putting on the Ritz with a new twig. Back to Bolus. Cross ice to Bros. He'll go deep to Jones. Jones will protect the puck in the corner against 3 Philly players. Maintains control. Back up top to Bros. Bros back to Jones. Jones across to Bolus. It's just behind him, so the Pens will regroup at center. Bolus knocked down on the play as the Penguins fire it up into the Philly zone on what will probably be an offside.
Nice play there by Jones down low. Has the puck once again down in the deep corner there. And instead of just throwing it on net, he tries to find Bolus at the far point just behind him. But I love the vision there by Lucas Jones.
Remember, you can message us here live in the booth. Just click the subscribe button. In 5 minutes, you'll be able to send us messages here in the oven. In front, Halliday for a one-timer that finds iron.
Jeremy, another play there down there by Lucas Jones, down low. What an effort by him today. And now on the back check as well.
200 by 85. It's the size of the rink. It's also potentially the size of Lucas's reach and the amount of ice that he plays each and every game. Here's Halliday into the offensive zone. Controlled by Carlson. Carlson spins out of pressure. Jones battling. He'll get control. A bouncing puck as he tries to go across the ice. Picked off, but he'll take it right back. Shot into the glove and caught.
A number of notable performances today, Jeremy, but Lucas Jones just kind of jumping off the ice at you the last period or so. Relentless on the forecheck, relentless on the back check, making plays down low, finding guys back door. Great game by Lucas Jones.
Pearsall to the faceoff dot. It'll be Track at the blue line. Down low for Golnack. The OG rims it behind to Flume. Flume winning a battle and a second. Pearsall there to support. Philly will get control, but Pearsall on the forecheck. Just leaning body and stick in, breaking up the breakout. It'll come to Pelly, to Pearsall. Banging his stick on the ice as Flume calling for it, but the cross ice pass is intercepted. It's a 3-on-2 for Philly. Into the middle, where they'll spin it back to the outside, creating a 2-on-1 as it's swiped away at the last minute by Flume. Here comes Golnack, left side. Winding, firing, that's off of a skate to the corner. He stays right with it though. There's that shot, get your own rebound. Pearsall pinned against the boards. Rimmed around by Philly, pressured by Pelly. Flume covering as it comes out to Track at center. Track will go heavy off the boards, off of Pearsall, then Golnack turned back by Philly, and we'll play catch at center as the Penguins get a line change. Philly will set up in their own end. Pukoff for Philly. Has it bounce off of his stick. It'll be Carlson getting control as Philly Hockey Club comes in just offsides.
Jeremy, you see Schartzman going in offsides. He's definitely one of the most noticeable players on this PHC squad. I've enjoyed watching him play the last several years. Number 11 in blue. A dangerous player, electric speed, great vision, a threat really every time he's on the ice.
Super quick. Gets those wheels just churning. as Bolus controls the draw. Great cross-ice feed to Brenneman. He gets Carlson streaking down the middle. He was headed for the quad, but it's turned aside by Philly. Up they come left wing side. Costa on the back check as a 3-on-2 develops. Good stick on puck there for Bros. Bolus will battle to the wall. Carlson and Costa. Now Bolus as Philly controls along the half wall. They'll reverse to the area in the corner as it's Bros tapping it along for Bolus. He tries to send it back to Bros. It'll avoid his stick and end up with Costa. Costa with a centering pass, tapped by Carlson all the way to Brenneman. Brenneman, around one, breaks free, he's in, all alone, firing one, and it just catches the shoulder and careens over the net. Back comes Philly into the Penguins' end. A between the wickets toe drag for a centering feed that misses the sticks. Philly on it, shooting one just wide. Chappell defends. Now Foster as it's reversed to the area in the corner. Pearsall battles. There's Foster and Pearsall doing the work. Wedged up the wall by Philly back to the corner. Foster and Pearsall again as a centering feed from Philly comes all the way to the point. Nice tap pass to the outside. Shot comes all the way through the crease up high. Not able to get on net, and back come the Penguins. It's Jones. Jones with some speed carries to his backhand side all the way to the corner, far side. Tapped along for Pearsall. Pearsall tied up along the boards. There's Halliday. Now Jones looking for Pearsall. It'll be wedged just past Jones and picked up by Pearsall. Bouncing puck controlled by Track. Back to Pearsall. To the corner for Jones. Halliday does the old stop-start, reverse out the other side, centering pass. It'll ultimately come free for a shot blocked by Pearsall. 3:46 to play. 4-2 Penguins lead here on Cine TV, bringing you all the Pittsburgh Penguins Elite 2011 action. As Pearsall plays takeaway, firing one off of a skate. Bouncing puck controlled behind the net and rimmed around. It'll be kept in by Pelly. He wedges it right back up the wall to Pearsall. He'll go all the way to the corner with it. Centering feed. There's Halliday. Back to the corner for Pearsall. He's hooked. He's held. And the arm goes up. The Penguins are headed to the power play as Braden Pearsall with a monster shift all over the puck.
Yeah, you have to think PHC just wants to get something going on offense there. Great play by a great shift by the Penguins to just eat clock, win battles, keep PHC from getting that offensive zone pressure that they're looking for. Coach Jared Beach for PHC is one unhappy camper on the Philadelphia bench, just giving it to the refs.
The referee has told him, I've had about enough. That's your courtesy warning. As the Pens will set up the Seven Fields Wealth Management power play. It'll be Carlson. With Pelly and Track up front, the OG and Flume down low. Carlson gets control. Right there's Flume for a one-timer that's into the paraphernalia and held.
It's a dangerous unit here, Jeremy. Carlson, Golnack, and Flume. All three can score. All three can move the puck. Now you're going to see a fresh defensive pairing out here as Bros and Bolus come on to the ice for the Penguins.
Carlson wins it to Flume. Down low goes Bolus with the puck. Stopped along the half wall, but he'll get it back to Flume at the point. He'll go to Bolus as they play catch with it, feeding it across. I don't know if he was looking for Flume or Bros. It'll come to Bros. He goes to the corner for Golnack. Golnack with a nifty play around his skate, getting it to Carlson. One shot, two shots, and two better saves. Rebound sent screaming around the boards, kept in by Bros. Not once, but twice. He'll center one for Carlson. Spun around on the play, it'll come free to Philly. Philly to the blue line, no further as Flume plays takeaway. Carlson with it, now Flume in front to the backhand, leaves it for Golnack. It just rolls under his stick, and back comes Philly. Short-handed, chipping it by Bolus to the corner. A shot off the paddle of Calabrese is sent to the half wall. Banked off the boards, rimmed back behind, here's Bros. Bros will control. A turnover, in comes Philly. Weaving to the inside, backhander off the shoulder of Calabrese.
Scary play there.
As time expires, Philly back to even strength. Jack Carlson breaks free, firing one, glove hand says no. We've seen some excellent goaltending in the third.
Carlson at the end of the shift there, just still with incredible speed to take that puck and get free.
Carlson down low, Golnak twisting. He's got Costa in front, looking for Carlson. He'll possess to the half wall, back to the point for Chappie. He'll loft it all the way down. Heavy shot off the boards behind, comes back out in front to be pickle stabbed by Costa, and a cover.
1:14 here to go in the third, Jeremy. Penguins up by 2. You'd have to think that as soon as PHC gets to center ice, they're going to be looking to pull the goalie and get the extra attacker.
In the first game, they did not pull the goalie.
That's true.
A potential rankings move. This one I would expect, wanting to get a win. We may see the goalie come. But he has not yet, as we're down to a minute to play here. A centering feed off of Chappell. Possessed by Philly in the Penguin zone. Goalie still in the Philly net. As a shot blocked by Foster. Not cleared though. It's wedged up the wall, back out to center by the Pens. 5-on-5 action. Brenneman will get control and fire it in on net to be blockered and shoveled by the paddle to the Philly defender. Pearsall cuts it off and keeps it in the zone. Costa with the pressure. Popped behind the cage by Philly as they try to get out of their end. Here's Jones with the pressure at center. Still goalie in the net. We will not see the goalie come out. Satisfied with the 2-goal differential in the standings. Here comes Halliday in. Chips it behind the Philly net. Battled for in the corner. Wedged in front as time expires. Your Penguins a 3-0 weekend, and that is not easy to do, folks.
The boys in gold played their best, really, Jeremy, all weekend. And what a battle here. What an opponent this PHC team is. And I think they have a number of matchups here yet to come. Great having a cross-state rival. I guess they're a little bit more than across the state. But great opponent, great weekend for both squads.
And thank you all again joining us here on Cine TV for your Penguins to go 3-0 against the Philadelphia Hockey Club. 4-2, 7-0, and 4-2 in the contest this weekend. Make sure you hit subscribe. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook as well. Thanks for joining us. Cine TV. Cameraman was Dan Foster. Color commentary by George Pearsall. And play-by-play and production by Jeremy Evans. Thanks for joining us, and have a good day.
Squishy Evans, number 1, Brickwall University.
Rowan Bros, number 10, D-Man Academy.
Linden Track, 11, Bar Down Academy.
Braden Pearson, number 12, Wheelan Academy.
Zach Brenneman, number 17, Boys Middle School.
Lucas Jones, 18, Checking Academy.
Jimmy Halliday, 19, Little Pens Academy.
Cam Pelly, number 27, from K-12 online school.
Rylan Calabrese, 30, Shutdown Academy.
Owen Golanak, number 53, Bar Down Academy.
David Trappel, number 57, and I'm from Clapbomb Academy.
Joey Costa, 59, Eden Hall Academy.
Danny Foster, 88, Mercer Elementary School.
Jack Carlson, 90, Back Check Your Butt Off Academy.
Tyler Bullis, number 92, Hit Academy. D'Angelo Flume, 97, Top Shelf Academy.